Hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, I've got a Miller 6-lever with a patent date of 4/29/1913. And I've got the key for this one, and it works. The mechanism is pretty interesting. Let's see if I can zoom in here. It's got two sets of teeth on a set of 3 teeth on the top, set of 3 on the bottom, and it latches on the bottom up here and the top there. Now I had another one that didn't have a key, and I was curious. Now this one's, the center post is a little loose in it, but other than that, it works fine. So I got my handy little drill, and I got into the mechanism. Now, let me see if I can get this guy to zoom in properly. This little coiled spring set on this post and on this, it springs the shackle, basically. It causes it to pop open, right? Here are the springs for your levers. There's a little lever pack, see? When these teeth, they've got to simultaneously all be pushed back, the 6 levers, that way and that way. And the springs for these levers is just a little flat coiled thing that goes on one side of one lever and one side of the other lever. And you've got another one down here, a little spring pack, and another lever here, and another lever here. Now before I drill this thing, there's actually like more levers in here than 6. This is a little spacer guy, but it also has notches on it. I mean, this is a one, solid one. It's like a spacer. Try to get him out of there. He's trying to take the other one with him. There's 2 of them, one on top of each other. 2 little pieces like that. And then your last guy's in here. All kinds of, there's a dead piece of a cricket or something in there. Some insect leg. Get that out of there. So, I don't know. You got 3 of these, I guess you could call them levers, but these other guys are like spacers, and they've got hooks on them. They could grab the shackle. So, anywho, that's how that thing works. And I tried this key, even though it was another Miller. Tried it. It didn't want to work. It was a different bitting. So there you go. That's that fancy little mechanism. Like I said, this guy's kind of sitting here. He sits on there's a little tab on that. And he just coils down. That's what applies the pressure when he shoots off. So there you go. I've destroyed another lock. But I was curious as to what the hell was in here and how it worked. And always interesting, the different little mechanisms that they have in there. And there we go. That's what's inside a very old Miller padlock. This other one also had the same patent date, 4/29/1913. So turn me over to the antiquities police or whatever for destroying an old lock. But hey, I bought it. It's mine. I can do it all I want with it. I wanted to take it apart and see what was inside of it. And so now you don't have to take one apart because now you know what's inside of them. And the only other thing I'd like to say is that I was trying to bypass it, and you can actually push back on these levers, but it's pretty tricky. I had a set of one tension wrench going in like this way, a Chinese Z wrench grabbing two levers on the other side, and I was trying to get down into the shackle itself. This one's not completely locked. I was trying to get down into the... So you can push back on these. These are just spring-loaded. You can push back on them. So I got one side all levered back, and then I was just trying to push on this other side while pulling up. Basically, that's when I got out the drill, and I said, "The hell with it. I'm gonna drill it. I'm gonna get in there one way or another. This lock will open up if I have to pry it open." So there you go, another scientific experiment in Millerland. Zoom that back down there. So one's still functioning, and the other one is sacrificed for science. So everyone's doing well, having fun, and enjoying themselves, and it's a good thing they didn't give me a drill when I was a kid, because, man, I'd have drilled everything.